Hello and welcome to day one of Digestive Disease Week 2022. I'm Courtney Jones with DDW TV, supported by Fairing. You're attending the world's premier meeting for physicians, researchers, and industry leaders in the fields of gastroenterology, hepatology, endoscopy, and gastrointestinal surgery. DDW connects gastroenterology and hepatology professionals from across the globe. We're so happy to meet those of you who made it out to San Diego and want to wave a virtual hello to those watching on our conference platform. Whether you work in patient care, research, education, or administration, DDW offers something for you. It's time to get started here at Digestive Disease Week, so let's go over the highlights for today. For our in-person attendees, registration and badge pickup begins at 7 a.m. The earlier you register, the quicker you can get started with learning at our scientific sessions. Spend part of your day at our poster hall and speak to researchers who helped contribute more than 3,100 posters with cutting-edge science. Our authors will be in the hall around lunchtime to answer questions about their work. We're offering plenty of social networking opportunities this week. Make plans to meet up with old friends or make new ones, and join us tonight in the West Terrace for our DDW social media meetup, sponsored by Medtronic. And for those attending virtually, watch live streams from our most anticipated learning opportunities. These include ASGE Presidential Plenary and our combined clinical and translational symposia, which dives into our 50 years of endoscopic evolution. We're also looking forward to AGA's annual postgraduate course taking place today in person and virtually. For live updates on these events and more, follow along on social media using the hashtag DDW 2022 or visit news.ddw.org. The American Gastrointestinal Association is a trusted voice in the GI community. Its vision is a world free from digestive diseases. Joining us now is Dr. Rhonda Souza from Baylor University Medical Center. Dr. Souza, thank you for speaking with us today. You are the AGA Institute Council Chair. What are you most excited about for DDW 2022?
Thank you, Courtney, for the invitation to talk with you and everybody today about DDW. I'm really excited about meeting in person finally after 2 years. It'll be really great to connect in person with colleagues, leaders in the field, and friends once again in the session rooms and in the poster hall. And for those of you that are still not traveling, AGA has a virtual option with online networking so you don't miss out on all the fun.
What went into creating this year's AGA programming?
Intense collaboration between AGA council sections and AGA committees to put together over 200 lecture sessions and 2,000 posters and e-posters to fit the interests and needs of our members. We also strive to create the environment of a smaller, more intimate scientific meeting by establishing the clinical practitioner and basic science zones. Within each of these zones, we set up key theme rooms that focus on up-to-date clinical takeaways and state-of-the-art science in hot areas of gastroenterology and hepatology basic science research. And then we also worked with the other society leadership to develop a live stream session schedule for the virtual audience to give you the feeling as if you're there with us in San Diego. So if you can't attend the DDW meetings in person, you can still virtually attend the top scientific and educational sessions that are occurring live right there in San Diego. And there are 4 to 5 concurrent live streaming sessions that you can pick from, and you can even ask questions within those sessions to really give you that feeling of being there on site with us all. And then we also ensured that we have in-person and virtual networking opportunities for everyone.
What are the top 4 not to miss sessions?
Number one is the AGA Presidential Plenary, which will also be live streamed. And in fact, all of these top 4 sessions will be live streamed so that our virtual audience at home won't miss out on any of the top science. The second is the AGA Clinical Science Plenary, which are the top clinical abstracts that were submitted to AGA for DDW 2022. Number 3 is the AGA Basic Science Plenary, and these are the top basic science abstracts that were submitted to DDW 2022. And then finally, the Best of DDW, which will give you a bite-sized taste of all the action that went on at DDW from AGA, from ASGE, SSAT, and AASLD.
And finally, where will attendees find you during the meeting?
Well, I'll be in the Clinical Practitioner Zone Best of Room, which is also live streamed, enjoying state of the art talks by experts on GI and hepatology disease management. You can also find me in the Basic Science Zone in the Theme Room, learning about the latest and greatest in cutting edge GI and hepatology basic science research that one day will improve the care of our patients with GI diseases. In the afternoon, I'll be in the Poster Hall and joining my colleagues in the free daily AGA poster tours that are led by experts in the field, followed by lunch across the street from the convention center at Tin Fish. And then after DDW, you can find me online catching up on all the great sessions that I was unable to attend in person using my DDW on demand access, which I have available to me for up to 1 year after the meeting.
Dr. Souza, thank you. We're looking forward to a great meeting. The Society for Surgery of the Alimentary Tract is a global community of GI surgeons advancing research, innovation, and advocacy to benefit interdisciplinary patient care. The mission of SSAT is to lead in advancing the science and practice of gastrointestinal surgery. Today, we're happy to speak with Dr. Michael G. House, who is program chair for SSAT. Dr. House, thank you for joining us at DDW TV.
It's a pleasure to be with you here today.
What are you most excited about for DDW 2022?
Well, for the past 15 years, I've attended the annual meeting of the SSAT program and digestive disease work proudly as both a participant and now as a program planner for the past 3 years. And over the past 2 years, we have had to deal with the pandemic on multiple levels, but particularly with how best to present all the invaluable new material and the ideas that are exchanged at Digestive Disease Week each year. And what I'm most excited for in this year's meeting in San Diego is to be back in person. While we'll be offering this meeting as both an in-person and as a virtual hybrid event, it's really getting back to interacting and exchanging ideas with trusted colleagues among all of our specialties who manage and treat digestive diseases.
What went into creating this year's SSAT programming?
But now that we realized that we were going to be back into an in-person meeting for the majority of the meeting content, while again offering virtual, I think we're back to offering really the best and brightest minds in understanding digestive disease and how best to treat digestive disease, that we are back in person. I think everyone who attends DDW each year recognize that this meeting really represents the best of the best in basic science, in translational science, in the clinical sciences, and also for both procedural and medicinal care of a patient with digestive disease.
What are the top 3 not to miss sessions?
Each year, we really look forward to the combined clinical symposia. The program planners from each of the 4 partnering societies of DDW each year organize an event schedule that really try to touch base on really the hot button topics that are affecting patients with digestive disease. This year, we are once again proud to offer combined clinical symposia at multiple times on each of the days of Digestive Disease Week 2022.
Dr. House, where will the attendees find you during the meeting?
Well, I serve as the program chair for the SSAT, what I've grown to appreciate over the many years that I've attended DDW is the collaborative spirit that really underlies the success of each year's meeting. Attendees at DDW 2022, like myself, will have the ability to interact with disciplines and specialties across the gamut of digestive disease. And it'll be no different this year in San Diego.
Well said. Definitely a lot to look forward to at DDW. Dr. House, thank you for speaking with us today.
It was a pleasure being with you.
Our vision is to be the most innovative single-use endoscopy company in the world. We believe there is a better way to do endoscopy. We believe patients and healthcare systems deserve a solution which is sterile, which provides convenience, flexibility, and attractive economics. One that leverages the technologies of the future. Ambu, forever forward.
The American Society for Gastrointestinal Endoscopy is a global leader of advancement in the field of GI endoscopy. And right now, we're joined by the chair of ASGE DDW Executive Planning Committee, Dr. Amitabh Chak. Dr. Chak, what are you most excited about for DDW 2022?
I think everyone wants to see people live, see them in living color, and actually socialize and interact with all my colleagues who I haven't seen for 2 years.
And what went into creating this year's ASGE programming?
I and the DDW staff and ASGE were all committed to bringing DDW back in live after 3 years of being two-dimensional. But we also wanted to use the opportunity to bring new things to DDW. Over the years, we've heard that DDW formula has been getting a little stale, and people want to see new formats. So we've tried to keep some of the traditional strengths of DDW, and we've tried to add some new features. So come to DDW 2022 and see for yourself.
What are the top 3 not to miss sessions?
So the highlight of DDW for ASGE is always the plenary. This year, Doug Rex, our president, has emphasized the need for the society to educate general gastroenterologists and also educate interventional gastroenterologists. So the plenary will have half of its session devoted to general gastroenterology, and the other half will focus on interventional gastroenterology. There'll be something for everyone that will help improve your practice. The second new feature this year is Global Live. We've taken advantage of our virtual capabilities to connect with endoscopists around the globe, from Asia, from Europe, from North America, and you will get to see them practicing in their own environment and learn how to do a variety of different techniques as they tackle cases going on live with a group of moderators. And finally, the third new session I invite you to come see is our fellows session. We've asked a number of fellows to present cases, and this will be moderated by 4 moderators who will get the fellows to discuss how to approach a variety of different problems.
And finally, where will attendees find you during the meeting?
They'll have to catch me if they can. I'll be running around from session to session to see how we're doing, to see what works, what doesn't work, so we can continue to make DDW a lively success. I'll be at the plenary, I'll be at the case reports, I'll be at the live demos, I'll be at topic fora, the clinical symposia, the exhibits. Just look for me as I run around. Look forward to seeing you there in San Diego.
Dr. Chalk, thank you for speaking with us today. We'll be on the lookout for all of ASGE's programming.
If your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms are stopping you in your tracks, choose Stelara from the start and move toward lasting remission. Stelara can provide relief after the first dose. And only Stelara offers injections every 2 months, which you may be able to give yourself at home after just 1 IV dose. So instead of symptoms leaving you stuck with doubt, you can keep going with fewer flare-ups.
Stelara may increase your risk of infections, some serious, and cancer. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've had an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, new skin growths, have had cancer, or if you need a vaccine. PRES, a rare potentially fatal brain condition, may be possible. Some serious allergic reactions and lung inflammation can occur.
Feel unstoppable. Ask your doctor how lasting remission can start with Stelara. Janssen can help you explore cost support options.
The American Association for the Study of Liver Diseases hopes to prevent and cure liver disease. AASLD's membership encompasses all professionals dedicated to hepatobiliary discoveries and patient care. Dr. Carla Brady is the Society's secretary and program chair. She's an associate professor of medicine at Duke University and joins us now. Dr. Brady, thank you for speaking with us today. What are you most excited about for DDW 2022?
It will actually be exciting to return to an opportunity to share the knowledge of the best science in gastroenterology and hepatology in a nimble format that allows for excellent in-person and virtual opportunities for learning.
What went into creating this year's AASLD programming?
A great deal of effort and creativity were implemented this year in creating AASLD's programming for DDW. At AASLD, we decided to develop a new and improved format for liver-related education.
What are the top 3 not-to-miss sessions?
You will not want to miss the AASLD Practice Guidelines Workshop, the state-of-the-art lectures with our key opinion leaders, and the Clinical Practice Workshop.
And finally, where will attendees find you during the meeting?
Aside from these not-to-miss sessions, you will find me at the oral abstract sessions where I will enjoy seeing colleagues present cutting-edge science that will help to move the hepatology field forward. I'm really excited about this year's AASLD programming at DDW. I know that I will enjoy it, and I know that all of our attendees will enjoy it as well.
Thanks, Dr. Brady. We're looking forward to what AASLD shares at DDW.
Thank you.
Tomorrow's also shaping up to be a jam-packed day full of learning and reconnecting. Here's a look so you can plan ahead. Start your day by 8 a.m. with scientific sessions or register to attend the ASGE annual postgraduate course titled Endoscopy 2022, Breakthrough to Excellence. Get ready to walk the dynamic and interactive exhibit hall opening at 9:30. Plus, see demonstrations of what's new, now, and next in our industry at this year's Product Theater, and get a step ahead in your professional journey and connect with peers at the AGA Training and Early Career Networking event. Keep your schedule organized and plan your itinerary by using our DDW 2022 mobile app. Find live meeting updates and bonus DDW TV content on our blog, news.ddw.org. And don't forget to tweet using the meeting hashtag DDW 2022. Thanks for watching. I'm Courtney Jones. We'll see you tomorrow for more DDW TV.